Three skills needed to succeed in the global world. This is what I will be talking about in this video. Hello everybody, my name is Tasin Siddiqui and I am an expat living here in Germany. I work for one of the largest British telecommunications company here. If you want to know more about my professional experience, you might want to visit me on LinkedIn and follow me there. In this video, I will be talking about the three skills that you need in this global world to succeed, in the corporate or the professional world, right? So without wasting much time, let me start off. So the first skill is problem solving skills. Okay, problem solving skills. So what do I mean by problem solving skills, right? Do I mean, you should be good in math, you should be able to solve the problems in your textbook, or should you be, able to solve the problems in your, let's say, GMAT exam or CFA exam, or, some competitive exam? Do I mean that? Well, that is just a small part of problem solving skill. But what I really mean by problem solving skill is being, street smart, right? Not just being able to solve the typical problem not just being able to do the typical problem solving, analytical problem solving, but also being able to come up with solutions, right? To be able to think independently. You don't really need to have a lot of information. Well, information is always good, data-driven decisions, right? That's the new thing, but you should be able to think on your feet on how you can solve certain problems, right? Solving real world problems. For example, let's just imagine you're an accountant or an engineer. You're sitting in a corporate building, a glass building, and then the water starts dripping on your head. There's a leak on the ceiling, and everybody there has studied STEM and they are rocket scientists, and God knows how many degrees they've got and years of experience. But how would you solve this problem, right? You're one of those guys who knows this, how to solve the problem. It doesn't mean you need to have the expertise to go up on the ceiling and solve and shut it down. But what should be done is you should think about how you can solve this problem. Maybe you want to analyze where the leakage is from, right? Maybe you want to tell other people not to panic depending on the situation. And then you